Bang. It beats lessons? You can... Dude, the answer the whole time was dragons. Be dragons. My voice can't do it. Hello, welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, we're looking at one of the more exciting and unique decks from the SCG Spotlight Series in Portland over the weekend. This is Red White Dragons. It ramps with Momo, the friendly flyer, and it ramps with Sarkhan, Dragon Ascendant, into not the biggest dragons, I'll be honest, that we've ever seen, but dragons nonetheless, in Clarion Conqueror, which shuts down Badger Mole Cub and a few other cards, as well as Nova Hellkite. We got Dragonhawk Fate's Tempest. We got Magnetic Hellkite, which can blow up lands. That's pretty cool. And Twin Maw Stormbrood, which lets us roast things. So is it good? Does this keep up? Does it work just in a Badger Mole Cub mega meta? Or can it also work on ladder here today? Does the ramp allow the dragons to come down early enough to put a good clock on the opponent to let us win games in the cutthroat streets of best of one? Let's find out. Let's dive in and let the nonsense begin. We have turn 1 Momo into turn 2 Conqueror potentially. So let's see what happens. What are we doing with the Charming Prince here? What do you think we exile in return that's so good? Is this filler? Is it just hanging out? Is it for a warped Nova Hellkite? Is it for Forsaken Miner? I don't know. Is it for Dragonhawk Tempest? Maybe. Momo. Mono black aggro coming at us. Does Clarion Conqueror do anything to them? I think one of the big tests I have for this deck is, will Clarion Conqueror do anything most of the time or not? Well, that's great. Oh, we are off to the races. I think I've seen something like this deck before. I mean, is it... We can't Twin Maw Stormbrood, so it's Charming Prince, right? It has to be. Because we don't have red mana. At least not for non-dragons yet, so it's got to be a Scry. Well, this can be Verge, that's 1 red mana. Cavern is 2 red mana. So we could use Foundry to turn on our Verges, but if we take Vantage next turn, I think it does the same job. Clarion Conqueror can shut down Dawnhand Dissident. That could be useful. They keep on top. Is that good? That is a creature ability as well. And go to 16. No land. They probably kept a land, but this Conqueror might really mess with them if they can't remove it. Let's see if they respond to the play. They know what's on top, so they let it be. Would I block the Umbral Caller Zealot with the Prince? Yes, I guess I would. I wonder if I should have kept the Sacred Foundry anyway, just to curve up to Dragonhawk, Fate's Tempest. If we draw 1 more land, everything's fine. If we don't, I might regret that. I guess it depends if you're an optimist or not. And they've got a Bloodghast. That wasn't on top, or they would have surveilled it. So, yeah, they kept a land. But they can't sack the Bloodghast because of the Conqueror. So, and the Dissident isn't going to do anything. Oh my goodness, Clarion Conqueror. What have you done? If you... Okay. Sure. I block here and I block here. What are you going to do? You're not going to get any value out of that. We draw the land that we needed. So 4 mana is a Magnetic Hellkite. No non-basics to target, but we'll take a 4 mana 4/5 flyer that just makes their board do nothing. And now it's time to clock them. Dragonhawk is about to come in and take over. If they attack with Bloodghast, they drew another land. They attack with everything? Sus. I guess I'll take out the Dissident. It doesn't come back. I mean, yeah, they're just floundering now. They're just lost in the sauce. Let's exile some cards. Wow, we were going to draw a lot of lands. Drop them to 10, facing lethal in the air. Now they go down to 6 from the trigger from the Dragonhawk. They draw Sephiroth. One of the better draws. Right now they don't have enough life to save them yet. They get back the Forsaken Miner, but they got housed, hosed, destroyed by Clarion Conqueror. And that's the end of the game. That must have felt really bad for them. Momo. You want Mo and Mo. I mean, it just occurred to me I can warp Hellkite on turn 2. That's busted. All right, play your Llanowar Elf. Let's go. One time for me. CGB. No, don't kill it. Don't kill it again. Okay, fine. Warpscapades. This is kind of nutty. Doesn't kill Cecil, because 1 mana 2/3 is, I guess, fine. Remember when Curdape was broken? I remember when Curdape was broken. You won't stop me from having a play next turn, though, and they have to take the Hellkite. You want to go lower on life, Cecil? Yeah. Interesting, because Cecil can transform next turn. Guess I'll name white and pay 2 and Hellkite with no non-basics over there again. So this is an interesting attack, right? Because then the Cecil can transform next turn. I think I actually don't want it. We're an untapped land away from Hellkite getting us our Hellkite. Do I trade? I mean, this thing is very likely to get big, so I'm gonna do it. Stinks, but like that 4/4 lifelinker is gonna be a big problem, and I don't have the answer to it right now. Just leave Momo alone, and they do. Well, we could wait for a Cavern of Souls. Is this a counter spell? Is a good question. I think I just go for this Hellkite. Patience. There's too much open mana, too much going on. I mean, now their life total is looking really low. And Legend of Roku is right here to reload us. If it resolves. They did nothing with their mana that whole turn. That's got to be good for us. It might literally be holding out because of this Hellkite. And we draw Burst Lightning. That is a little awkward here. But part of me says just attack. And hold up the Burst Lightning for what they do. Oof. Well, there is also the chance Legend resolves, and we can play Mountain, and we can play Burst. Let's go to combat and send it. Let's get them to act. They're taking it all and going to 3. Okay. Let's go for the Legend. I don't think they're going to counter it. They need to do something else with this mana. They have to solve the board. So they're just going to scoop? They don't even want to see my top 3 cards? I really want to know what they're holding. I really want to know what all their flashy, pretty answers are that do nothing. And we got the Momo. Yes, indeed. Charming Prince has to be the most interesting choice here that just kind of gets me, where I'm like, there was nothing else to take that spot, huh? Just a little glue spot? Hold on to your butts. Is it? By the way, no Is It lessons in the top 8. So we'll see if that turns out to be what absolutely hoses us. I'm gonna say I like getting this scry too. We do need the lands, and we got one of them at least. Straight to a monument that I can't endure. I have nothing to do anything about that, do I? Yeah, this is where the meta call doesn't look so good. It does say that they can't activate their treasures, so we'll see if we can catch them with that. Can't activate their lantern either. Oh, can't use that treasure. Can we draw another one? That's pretty good. Now we double down, so they really can't use their treasure. And all I do is shmork. Yep, combo achieved. But do they have the removal they need? Yep, they do. Of course they do. Come on now. What are we, crazy? Anytime a deck is this good, they always have what they need. Come on now. Hey, we drew a land. We are getting really close to hell-kiting through. And I think we just want to stall them for a turn with the magnetic hellkite, not the Nova hellkite. Boom. Stunned. Stunned, 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 stunned. All right, can we get there? Can't use the treasure. Stunned the island. How much removal have they found? More. The answer is more. Ugh. They always have it. That's how the Is It deck works. It always has it. Okay, that's an expensive wisdom, and they still can't use their treasure. Are they dead? They can block. No, wait, they can't. Oh my god, did I get them? Did I get them? Respect the dragons. Bang. It beats lessons? You can... Dude, the answer the whole time was dragons. And nobody found this? Momo on turn 1 every freaking time is a vibe. Let's go. No cat girl can stand against my lemur bat ally. Please let Clarion Conqueror hose them. Please let Clarion Conqueror hose them. I mean, even if it doesn't, it's a 2-mana 3/3 flyer with extra text that buffs my Momo. This is it's a wild curve. Good choice. Look at him go, but your map token does nothing. It also doesn't let planeswalkers be activated. That could be a big deal against Kaito. Think we just play another one? We could warp out the Nova Hellkite, but why when we have another 3/3 we can get on board? Ew, okay. Well, that's why. If this were in the warp zone, I'd be a lot better off. I have to take the Hellkite. The Nova Hellkite. Yep. Alright, draw me a removal and we're good. We have 10 of them. Not counting other Nova Hellkites. And their hand doesn't do much. You gonna block? Probably not. 6 a turn adds up. Behold a dragon. There it is, it's right there. Yeah, letting that Hellkite get picked off was not good. Playing second Conqueror was not good. There is the Twin Maw. I feel like I have to try the Twin Maw. Our treasure is Ushrish. You may be able to dragon. If you do, make a treasure when a dragon enters, put a counter on it, becomes a dragon. Okay. They've got to have like Enduring Curiosity, something like that, right? I think they do. Let's target creature without flying is a heck of a line of text, isn't it? Oopsie. Read the card, explains the card. Drowner. Stun 1 Conqueror. You got another one? They have 2 of them. Okay. Stun 2 Conqueror. No attacks. All right, now what? Now we roast 1 Drowner. Yeah, this is where Enduring Curiosity is a really good card, and we lose to it. But I really lost because I didn't warp Hellkite as soon as I could. I don't think they have Curiosity. They just have more 1/1s. All right, 11 to 15. That's a Hellkite. Let's see if it resolves. Nice. Okay, so what's the target? The Reef? Or the Sanctuary? I'll go for the Reef. It might not have the best colored mana situation. Do we hold back to potentially block a Drowner? At 15? Because they might remove this? I don't think so. I think we stay aggressive. We gotta close. We have to make them think about defense too. 3rd Drowner. Good cards. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But they don't have the mana to power up the Sanctuary. And we can counterattack for 9. They do have Vigilance. If we draw a dragon, though, they have to respond with something. Why'd they scoop? I guess they really don't like blocking. I ranked up. This hand is trash. Oh my god. Better, closer, warmer. One of the Burst Lightnings, I guess, can go. Hopefully we don't need it. Big draws coming up. Gonna really need land. And our opponent is Jeskai Control, which means this probably just gets countered. And is probably the matchup we can't win, if I had to guess. Oh, there's no blue. Ain't that something? Shocking. Behold, a dragon. Show them the Hellkite, not the... Well, I'm showing them a Hellkite no matter what, but the Nova, not the Magmatic, because I think the Magmatic might be really good against them. Oh, there's a blue mana. I bet they had that last turn and just misplayed. I don't know. We got to get something on the board. So probably just get dead. I don't think we can win this, even if we hit our land drops and don't mulligan. This is the matchup I'm the most like. That can't be a real game of Magic. That can't be close. All right. Mana Screwed is great. Love that. On the play. Sure. Momo into maybe something. I'm a little worried about the lack of red mana, but almost any land will fix it. Cool. Dragon. All right. Getting ready to concede next turn. Maybe not yet. No activating your artifact. Haha. Tossing Say. Cornucopia that you can't activate. Nice. Love that. Drop you to 11. Hope for the best. So what are we up against? I don't know. Another one? Oh. Probably a board wipe coming. Into open mana? Do they have anything? Let's go with this. If we go with double and then they board wipe, they turn both of these back on. And is uncounterable. Okay. A little life, a little draw. Drop you to 8. They're still not in danger because I am still mana screwed. There's the cover up. Probably GG. Let's find out. Just draw mountain. Lots of haste. But the cornucopia will absolutely ruin it. That's not what we needed. In fact, that's the worst draw in the deck. Wow. It's not good, guys. It's not good. You can hope they have nothing. How many lands are we running? It's not enough. This is like a 28 land deck in Magic Arena. Yeah. All right, these last games have sucked. It's 24 lands, by the way, and 24 lands is not okay. It won't win you a game of Magic. We'll try this. Okay, it's gonna be that deck. Do we still... Yeah. Let's hope they don't put an aura down here. I was wondering if we should like hold up Burst Lightning and play ultra defensive, but I don't think so. Look at him go. Should have played this. Shard Mage's Rescue is a card though, isn't it? Make him develop another creature. Hopefully it has 1 toughness and Hellkite can light it up. Okay, no creature. Then I think we should hold this and wait for one. Let's Prince. Scry 2. Don't need the land anymore. We got 5. I guess I'll take a Conqueror, because why not? Dragon. They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. You love to see it. Scavenger. Well, we know it's probably not just going to be a 1/1. Must be nice. Now we lose to this thing. Is that a Shard Mage's Rescue? I mean, surely they kept that mana up for a reason. If it is, can I beat it? I kind of just have to hope that they're out of gas after that and I draw another. Or the other option is to make them play it defensively by putting pressure on them. Because they can't attack into the Prince without another enchantment, which they'll probably find, but make them have it. You have to think they have the rescue. That's unfortunate. Am I really going to lose to this trash pile of a white deck? It's so bad, and I think I'm going to lose to it. Bad draw. Behold, the dragon. Don't use it though. Still have to draw out the rescue, but hope they have less than 5 toughness when I do. Board right now is 4. Good card. And that will get their toughness higher than my power. What a very convenient thing to have to happen for them. And to the top, so we lose. God, I hate this. I hate this deck. Okay, so it has to be this play. At least my removal spell does have another mode. Five, 6, 7, 8. Oh, well, okay, we lose. Cool. Okay, our only hope is to draw out the rescue. So we need them to play it. This is 7. So we go like this, and then if they cast it here, we lose our board. But if I top deck another Stormbrood and kill this, we're back in the game. Okay, yeah, they don't budge. And it's a land anyway. I lost to the worst deck on ladder. What a joke. I think as a ladder deck, this deck also needs Sheltered by Ghosts, because if you're a creature deck not running Sheltered by Ghosts, you're just going to lose to the decks that do. And there are plenty of times when Sheltered by Ghosts isn't great, but the creature matchups are so common, you have to win them. Anytime. All right, Mono Black aggro times. I've got this Sacred Foundry. So the Conqueror really got him last time. Yep, that is also an activated ability of the Iron Shield Elf. No turn 1 Momo. We are feeling it. I'll reveal Conqueror, I guess. I mean, all of these affect their play pattern in some way, but maybe the Hellkite is the worst. There's a Moon Shadow. We go to 13. Burst Lightning is a good card. Let's go with Dragon. If we try to kill this, they can discard in response. So let's go. Oh, no. Hold on. Nope. I need to sack the treasure. I need to sack the treasure. Respond. Thank you. Oh, my God. All right. Woo! I should have just floated the mana so they can't. You have to discard a permanent card, by the way, to get the ability to trigger. Okay. Okay. Are they really going to pitch the hand? I think they are. They pitched. That doesn't work. All right. First time playing the deck. Gotcha. Cool. Appreciate it. Thanks for the dub. You're no student of mine. All right, good hands only. Well, it's tough. The MTG Arena special is a 2-lander if you run 24 lands. That's why I just don't think that's enough. Best of one algorithm hates on you for it. It really does. But what have we lost to land drops? 3 games? One of those we probably wouldn't have won anyway. Man, I don't like these get losts. I think they're better cards in general than the potential replacements. But man, I think it's a Shelter by Ghost situation. I've seen this do nothing way too much. Shelter by Ghost just swings a best of 1 game so hard because everybody's just all creatures. What are you gonna do? Spell snare me? Could have played around it, but I have 2 Sarkans. Okay. Sure. I have 2 Sarkans. Dragon or Omen. Okay. Well, I'll play around Spell Snare this time, since you basically admitted you got it. And now if they're a Cub deck, say hello to the Conqueror. They're Omniscience. That's a tough matchup. We have to go fast. Not what our deck is great at. And they've got it set up, so I need to have Get Lost open, which I do. And play this. Behold this dragon for this treasure I can't use. Swing in. It's a very slow multi-turn clock. So hopefully they just go for a coma here, and then the Get Lost earns its place in the deck. The next turn we can sack a Spirit Dragon, go get a Nova, and then the extra 4 I think carries us. We also are really close to lethal if we top a Nova right now. Okay, they're going with a stock up. Omniscience, huh? I think I watched this matchup in the Spotlight series yesterday. Dragons somehow won. The clock is faster than it looks, but man, we need a better draw, that's for sure. That is not the draw. Man, I don't know what it is about these Sarkans. I just keep ripping them. Artifacts, creatures, planeswalkers. Doesn't stop that triggered ability of Kona. Doesn't stop the station ability of the land. If it said lands, it would. They're going with a formidable speaker. Okay. A way to get your Kona. Also a way to get your dragon. And when you're omnisciencing off, discarding to get multiple dragons to just keep going does the job. I'm sure that's what they're thinking. All right, get me Hellkite. Killing the speaker won't matter if everything flies. Warp. Power up. Swing. That's how you do it. Woo. Also could have got Magmatic Hellkite to blow up the Titanic God Core here, which puts them down a land and takes their station off the board. Doing that allows the Get Lost to still kill the Kona if they go for it. So maybe that was the right play. Either way, we won.